So around my underarms, I'm gonna wax them soon. Whoa. Hey beauties, it is me, your favorite girl, your favorite quarantine bae, your favorite girl that disappears and always pops back up. JessicaNicole. I missed y'all. But I had to get myself together. First of all, I looked a hot mess. My box braids were done for. I had to do them over. My nails were, let's not talk about it. And secondly, mentally, I just needed to get out of my funk. Okay, I was in a little funk as far as YouTube. I just wasn't feeling like myself, but I am back. All right, and y'all know I go through this or whatever. If you have been a long time subscriber, you know I go through these from time to time, and this quarantine is getting to me now. I can't take it. But before talk about anything else, I want to shout out my gang. I love y'all so fucking much. You guys, I don't care if I get flagged for cursing. You guys are amazing, okay? I love y'all so much. You guys are always down. Y'all always down to watch a video. Y'all always talking to me on Instagram. And if you don't know, I am a regular girl from New York. So y'all can hit me up. I'll be talking to y'all or whatever. I got a story time about one of those too. But yeah. Anywho, this is the look. I did this look recently. Actually, it was a wing before, and I changed my mind. I didn't want a wing. So, yeah, something cute for y'all until I figure out what I want to do for my next video. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on all social medias, and I will see you guys later. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm starting off with my brows halfway done and one eye on. I wanted to do the look again without any mistakes, and I did my harder eye. This is a harder eye for me to do, so I'm going to do my easier eye with you guys. Ain't much to say about what I'm doing or whatever, but I'm going to just do it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully these are even, because you know. Blaze Bucka. First things first, we're going to base the eye. I will be using my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and this is in the color Almond. Now that my base is done, we're going to go ahead and start blending some eyeshadow. You know, this just doesn't happen overnight. We're going to go into 2 palettes and steal a color out of the 3rd palette. We are using my Amrezy palette and my Aina palette. Also, we're going to be stealing the bright green out of my 3503 palette, but that is later on in the video. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my M514 from Morphe. I'm going to go into my Aina palette, and I'm going to be using the color Edges as my crease color. And then I'm going to go ahead with my R, I think 38. I'm going to go into Ginger, and I'm just going to blow out the edges of Edges. Now I'm just going to go into my M506, and I'm going to use the color Credit. I'm going to pop this on the outer corner of the eye and make sure I place this really deep in my crease. So I'm going to get this as dark as possible. That's why you go back and forth between your colors. You don't just get satisfied with placing a color and then you move on with life. It's not how it works in this game. Go back in with Edges in my M514, and I'm just gonna blow out the outside of Credit. Gonna go back into Credit, make that color deeper. Once I cut my crease and I do everything, I'm gonna go back in and like sharpen up the line, but right now I'm just trying to make sure it's there for when I do my cut crease. So to cut my crease, I'm gonna use this tiny little brush, the M421, and I'm gonna cut my crease with that. Of course, it's gonna be sped up, but I'm taking my sweet time to cut my crease. This is the closest I'm gonna get my eyes. My eyes are weird, like too weird to even deal with. I'm just gonna pat this in and like dry it out before I need to apply my shadows. Take my M506, I'm just gonna tap Credit right where the base and Credit meets so that they blend together. Then I'm going to take my M456. I'm going to go into my Amrezy palette, and I'm going to use the color New Yorker, because you know that's what I am. I'm going to go into Wasted, same Amrezy palette. I'm going to take this M156. You guys know I love this brush for my cut creases. I'm going to use a little mini side over here to get close to my line so I don't go outside of it. Then the other side to put Wasted all over my lid. It's not a matte, it has like some sheen to it, but I like the color. I like the soft pink. I'm gonna go back in with New Yorker. Just tap that right on top. I'm gonna go into credit, and I'm gonna use the M213, this little tiny brush. I'm just gonna clean up this line with that shadow. Boom, shakalaka. Alright, so for like that little glittery stuff on my lid, I'm gonna use this Morphe like metallic eyeshadow, and I don't know what name. These are old. Don't judge me, but I love it so much that I kept it. So I'm using this Jaclyn Hill JH41 brush, and I'm just tapping it onto the lid. I did not use the product directly on the eye because it's wet and it will make my shadow crease, and I don't want that to happen. So I put it on the back of my hand, and I put it on the brush and I thin it out on the brush. Always a method to my madness. To do this thick ass line across my lid. You guys know my favorite brush that I have not thrown away. It's been the same brush this whole time. My MAC 210 brush. And my Morphe gel liner in Jet. I took my sweet time doing this because I don't have any liquid liner right now to crispen out the line, so I have to do the best I can with just what I have. Hey, it one try, baby. Okay, so now I'm going to take my M507. I love these two little brushes. If I tell you to get any brush, it's the M506 and the M507. And get multiples because they come in very handy, especially when you want to do like intricate eye looks. That's your baby. Now I'm just going to tap the black shadow, which is BK from the Amrezy palette. So I'm just blending this on the outside of my eye, my M506, and just do some blending of this black eyeshadow. Now for the good part, I actually really like how this lash looks, and I'm not even mad at it. Today's lash, I will be using lashes from Dollar Lash Club, and this is in Rose. I like them, they're nice and thick. If you do decide to purchase any lashes from Dollar Lash Club, I do have a discount code. It is JessicaNicole. Give you a percentage off. When I get a new lash, I like to double coat the band with glue. So what I'll do is I'll put glue on the band. I'll go ahead and do my madness with undercurling my lashes and putting on my mascara. Then I'll go ahead and put another coat of glue, and then I'll put my lash on. And it sticks, and I have no problem. Alright, so I'm going to quickly go through my face because I'm going to go ahead and try to do a TikTok video while doing so. So yeah, by the way, follow me on TikTok, same as my Instagram name, just without the period. Follow me, okay? Thanks. So I have a white base here that I'm going to use in my waterline. I did it before, so I'm happy that nothing happened to my eye the last time. So let's just hope. I'm just going to go ahead with my M410. I'm just going to put this in my waterline. I'm going to go into my 3503. I hate white liner in my eye. I'm going to go into that bright green shade, the matte one. In the center of the palette, the top center, and I'm just going to put this on top of it. Yep. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly do the other eye before this eye starts doing whatever it does. Alright, then I'm going to take credit and I'm going to go right beneath that green. Then I'm gonna take edges and put that beneath that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that same white base on my M213. I'm just gonna blank out this little inner corner area right here. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And I'm going to go into that same green and I'm gonna pop that right on top of that white. Vybz pencil from Morphe. My favorite pencil, along with my Fenty Beauty Clear Gloss. That's all I'm gonna wear today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got some fresh box where you can't tell me nothing. Okay. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on all social medias. Hit that notification bell. Because how you going to know if I post a video if you ain't notified or whatever? Yeah. And how am I supposed to shout you out if you ain't notified? Right. By the way, guys, I just want to tell you guys I did my own box braids. Okay. I'm very, very proud of myself. This quarantine has had me really trying to keep myself together on my own, and I'm doing okay. The parts ain't amazing, you know what I'm saying, but I did my best, so clap for me. All right. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Peace out.